Hello, I am Cassandra Morrow, a student, a mother, and an employee who works for the state of Alabama. I currently am pursuing a third master's degree. They say three is a charm. I have a love for meeting people, learning their way of living. I am the mother of two beautiful children, Calandra, who is 20 years old, and Tyrese, who is 12 years old. These two are the love of my life, and I enjoy spending leisure time with them. Through my employment, I have encountered many different people from many different backgrounds. I have been employed on my job for 19 years. I recently was promoted to supervisor within my department, and I now supervise 6 employees. My cognitive development. Education has been an important aspect of my life. I often wonder, will I ever have enough education? Throughout high school, I always had the passion to becoming a teacher. After completing high school, that passion changed to office work and even supervision. After completing college and receiving my bachelor's degree, I became a state employee working in my own office. Receiving all the education that I did, it has allowed me to become the leader that I am today. I have the knowledge to complete given tasks within my employment through this leadership. My children, as I have also have the love for education. My daughter recently completed her associate's degree and was on the dean list with honors. My son graduated from elementary school to junior high school with all A's in his achievements. Education can bring many other achievements in life and offer many opportunities to excel. Education is an important cognitive development. My emotional development. Losing loved ones is difficult. My emotional development took a plunge several years ago when I lost some important people in my life. These were people that had a strong impact on my success. My 2 sisters and my mother passed away. Although at separate times, they all passed away from cancer. My emotions at this point was all over the place. I recently lost my sister Christmas Eve 2019. This took a lot out of me because she was a strong supporter for my education and well-being. I am finding that happy place in my life once again because I know and have experienced that life's most precious gifts can be taken away. I find happiness knowing I have succeeded in life by continuing to pursue my happy place. My morale development. My morale development is impacted by my children. From birth until now, my children has been a moral support for me. I have watched them grow from infant to childhood, and now my daughter to young adulthood. When my morale is low, doing things with my children help to boost that morale. I often tell them to always have faith in God that you can do all things. There is always a choice to do what is right and a choice to do what is wrong. Ask God to guide all of your decisions to be the right ones. I have faith that keeps me going in the right direction, and I encourage my children to have that same faith. This helps to build morale development. My physical development. My physical development is lessening as I become older, but in my children, I encourage them to continue their physical development. When I was younger, I was very active in cheering, dance, and ballet. Although I have no pictures of myself during these activities, I did have the love for them. I enjoyed these physical activities. However, I am unable to do many of them at this time. I still exercise to keep a healthy body and mind. My children are very physical in sports and other leisure activities. Being physical helps relieve tension and stress. It also helps the mind focus and at a learning level. We all heard the saying, my mind is burned out. This is because physically your brain does not want to retain any other information. You're fatigued, and once the body becomes that way, so will the brain. We must keep our physical development in high perspectives. My social development. My social development is what keeps me going. Being around people enjoying life is a strong desire for me. I work with many people and enjoy the working environment. I often tell my employees that overwhelmed situations will not allow your mind to continue to function. Every now and then you need to get out of your office and socialize. My family, church family, and work family all have great impacts on my life. I was taught to be there for others and help them. Before I became supervisor, I would often help my supervisors in any way that I could. This offered me learning skills so that when I did become supervisor, I would have the experience. Being supportive and communicating with others provides a professional and sometimes a personal lifetime friendship. My cultural development. My cultural development is often enhanced by meeting different people. I have traveled to 2 amazing places and met amazing people from different cultures of life. I am an African American, and I have met people from Japan, Mexico, England, and France. I met many of these people during my college years and learned many things about their culture. I traveled to the Bahamas on a cruise and met many interesting people during my visit. I find that different cultures have different ways of doing things. Simple things such as eating or entertaining were amazing at how it was done. I was born and raised in the South, where much of our eating came from farming and raising cattle. Learning about different cultures have made dealing with people in the public much easier and friendlier. In my conclusion, I always trust God to help me through any given situations. I've experienced a lot in life and a lot of trauma with losing loved ones. But without God, I would not have made it. My life is blessed with 2 beautiful children, a beautiful family, beautiful friends, and co-workers. Although I have lost many loved ones that were dear to me, I still have no reason to be sad because I am blessed.